What we're going to do today is we're actually going to make little bitty mini, I guess you would call them little mini quiche, and they're going to be filled with all kinds of goodies. But it's going to have a little twist to it because instead of using a crust, a regular crust, what we're going to use is hash browns or shredded potatoes. So you can also take like tater tots and have them to be real warm, and then you can just push them down. So what I'm going to show you to begin with is, I do not, because I use the Teflon, I don't put any type of oil or anything in there. So you're going to take and just dump in your little muffin pans here. I don't know, you can see kind of sort of what I'm doing. Some of them's going to get more than others. The thing of it is we're going to bake these, and when we bake them, we're going to bake them approximately, I would say, about 20 minutes. You're wanting them to get crispy, and I can show you that in just a second what they're going to look like. So we're going to do that. I'll use all of it there. And so we're going to press it down, just press it as hard as you can down and try to get it to come up a little bit up the sides, because it's going to be the crust for this. So I'm a crusting here. Just about done. So this is kind of what it's going to look like, is like this. It will, some of it won't always touch because it is, you know, just real small. So don't beat yourself up trying to get everything just so, because it browns up. So this is what it looks like when you first get it. Again, you want to bake it probably 25 or 30 minutes compared to what oven you have. And then take it out, but be sure it's got a little crispy look to it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about is this. You can see it's a little brown and crispy here and there. Maybe the middle looks like it's not crispy. So we've got this ready here, and so the next thing we're going to do is make the filling of it. So what you need is a couple of eggs. Look at this for us. I always use large or extra large eggs. Get my rag here. And we're going to use about a cup of milk, so we'll put that in there. Put some salt in there because we need some salt. Wipe this down good. And then we're going to beat it just a little bit here. Okay, and then you also could use cream instead of regular milk if you want to. That's just as good. Probably a bit better because it's more thicker. Now we're going to fill these treasures here. I have some red onions in here, some dill in here, and also some red peppers. So I'm just going to sprinkle them in here and there. Because it's already crispy on the bottom, it won't take long to cook. Probably, I would say, probably 10 minutes at the tops, compared again to what type of a oven that you have. And then I have shredded some ham. I'm going to put that down in there. And you can make them individual different. You can leave out the onions if you want to. I've seen people just put a little bit of everything in there. You can use green peppers instead of red peppers. Different types of herbs you can do with that. So we put that in there. This poor little boy got cheated here. He didn't get any. So I set that over there. And then we're going to pour the egg and milk mixture over it. So we'll do this here like this. And you want to fill them up just about halfway because they're going to rise. And when they rise, you don't want them to come up and over your cup here that you're doing this in. I may not have made enough egg mixture here, but I guess that'll be okay. I'll have to do this after the show. So we'll put that in there, and then we're going to put cheese. I've got here cheddar cheese, but you can use white cheese if you want to. Just sprinkle it on the top like this. Whew, he got a lot, didn't he? Whoops. Okay, so I got that in there like that. Next thing I'm going to do is take parsley and actually just do over the top of it, a little bit like this. And again, you're going to bake this for approximately, like I said, 10, 15 minutes. Again, it's compared to what your oven is. And you know, my kids and my husband tells me that I morph everything. So that actually means that I'm constantly changing what the temperature is and how it turns out to how thick this is and etc. But this is what it'll look like when you put it in the oven. And I want to show you what it looks like when it's done. These are the cutest little muffins. Do you not agree? They look like just little muffins, but they're actually little quiches. And again, stating to you, when you put things into your muffin pan, you can use, you can bake your potatoes ahead of time and then shred them. You can just buy hash browns if you want to, or you can take tater tots. The one thing about tater tots for the bottom of it is they need to be warm, and then you probably need to take some type of a bowl and push them down, needing to push it down. And the reason for that is because tater tots are thick. So if they're warm, then just push them down and they'll fillet out, but you need to have a small enough bowl. I hope that you will enjoy this and you'll try this at home. And you know, guys, if you have any recipes or things you'd like for me to try, I'm willing to try anything. Just get a hold of Julie and friends and let them know, write them, tell them you're enjoying their program because it's just great. It's just for us girls. And let them know what you'd like to see me do, and I'll give it a whirl. But until I see you next time, remember that God has His hand upon your life and that He wants you to be a sunshine for other people. We'll see you next time.